So a lot of the time I get questions about my stabilizers. What's the difference between the 5/8 inch stabilizer and the 3/4 inch stabilizer? Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the differences on those two tools. So the 3/4 inch stabilizer and the 5/8 inch stabilizer are essentially the same tool. They're designed with the same parameters and they work very similarly to one another. However, the one is much larger than the other. So this is the 3/4 inch stabilizer, and it's a much larger, beefier, heavy unit to handle the larger tools that you would be using with this particular unit. The smaller 5/8 inch stabilizer, again the same setup, is a little bit smaller, not quite as beefy, but still has the ability to really help you when you're hollowing. So I'll hold those two next to each other to just give you a little bit of an idea of the difference between the two. You can see how it's much larger than the 5/8 inch one. So besides the size, what's the difference? Well, the 3/4 inch stabilizer is going to allow you to use 3/4 inch tools and smaller, and even my 1 inch tools fit in the 3/4 inch stabilizer because at the end of them they're shanked down to 3/4, so they'll fit inside that 3/4 inch stabilizer. The 5/8 inch stabilizer cannot use the 3/4 inch tools. It's designed for the 5/8 inch tools and smaller. And any standard size tools work with either of these stabilizers, as far as if it's a 5/8 inch tool, if it's a 1/2 inch tool, if it's a 3/4 inch tool. They're all standard to those specific sizes. They come with bushings to allow you to use a whole bunch of different size tools. So how deep can you hollow with one versus the other? So that's a great question. If I'm hollowing with both of them, and say I have the 5/8 inch tool in the 3/4 and in the 5/8 inch tool, I'm still going to only be able to hollow the same depth due to the size of that particular tool. So the 5/8 inch tool itself will only let you hollow so deep before it starts to flex and become difficult to control. So that on the 5/8 inch tools, it's about 8 inches deep. With the 3/4 inch tools, I can get up to about 12 inches deep. So that just kind of gives you a little bit of the difference as well. So you might have a full-size lathe, say the Powermatic 3520 or the Robust American Beauty. You can use either size of these stabilizers without any problem. They fit on that lathe, no problem at all. If you happen to have a smaller lathe, I would say 12 inches and under as far as the swing of that lathe, then the 5/8 inch stabilizer is probably going to be a better bet, just because it's more compact and will allow you to use it more efficiently on those smaller type lathes. And on those smaller lathes, you probably won't be wanting to use those really large tools anyways. So there is another model of the 5/8 inch stabilizer that is called the Mini MIDI stabilizer, and it has a 5/8 inch post that goes in it, and that 5/8 inch post fits in the banjo of those smaller lathes, allowing you to use it on the Mini and MIDI type lathes that have that 5/8 inch post on their tool rests. Between the two stabilizers, we are able to pretty much get these guys to fit on just about any lathe available, as long as the capacity is there for whichever one you're using. So we ask for your lathe type when you place the order with these units, so that we can set them up for your particular lathe and make sure when you get it, unbox it, set it up on your machine, it's ready to go, and you have no problem just getting to work and having fun making hollow forms. I hope that gives you a little bit of a difference between these two tools, and helps you make a decision on which one is right for your situation. Thanks for watching. If you would like to subscribe, you can do that below. Also, feel free to like this video. And if you ever have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to email me or give me a call.